Hey, what's up? I'm just making this little video. I'm going to meet a friend, but like I was just thinking about this idea. So I quit drinking, and it's been 75 days, and I want to continue to keep quitting to drink, and I just want to forever if I can, like, and I can, because it's all it's up to doing what you want to do in life. But I kind of have this like feeling, this like idea, like, okay, so okay, so okay, so you know how, like, okay, in life, like, we're alive, we do this routine in our life, we get up, we go to work, we like have plans, we want to go, we enjoy the idea of wanting to travel even if we don't. We like the idea that we have a nice chair to sit down in. We like, it's our feelings we have attached to our thoughts, of things that make us happy. Happiness, the most like happiness that I get, there's like different chemicals that makes it, like oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, but in the moment, happiness, it can come from like energy. Like, riding a bike is cool because it can make you have the energy to like move those chemicals or something. Because if I have a future idea that's a goal, the thought might make me happy in the moment, but it's in the future, the goal. And getting there every step might make me happy in the moment to know that I'm working on that. But it, like, but the goal didn't happen, and I'm happy thinking that it's gonna happen. So I'm just, my point is like, what is it to be like awake and alive, and to accept what we feel like in the moment and be aware of it, and at the same time like the energy, like living in the moment. It's kind of like a realization that you're in, to know what you, if you like how you feel, is like a realization of of you yourself realizing that you're liking that in the moment. I like this coat, I like these gloves, I like them when they're in my house sitting on the chair, and I'm gonna put them on. But when they're on me, I might not remember they're on me, but maybe they make me safe because it shines, or maybe these make my hands warm, so I like them. But there's something about the moment that I've been kind of like fascinated with lately, and that's kind of I don't really know how to describe it, or what it is about it, other than when I'm drinking alcohol, I like to be drinking alcohol. I don't feel thoughtful when I'm drinking alcohol. I might for a couple hours, but I feel like that goes away. But I feel like right now I can be happy and accept living in the moment. But earlier today I wasn't. I kind of got out of that mood, and I was in my routine of work. And this guy on YouTube I was watching, I made a video earlier about this, but he walks around this town and he's like, thank you for the garbage. It helps me take out my garbage. Thank you for this pole that puts light on the pole. Thank you for these gloves. Thank you so much for this house. Like, thank you so much. And if you think that and you're thankful, that does help bring you to the moment, kind of temporarily. And I kind of wish I remember the guy's name, because I'd like to give him credit for at least letting people find that video, because I think it's important. As corny as anything might sound to anybody, I think that there's really, really great ways to be thoughtful in the moment, and have that as a real important, powerful feeling that can really help you be confident and get through things. And I think a lot of times we're on the path of just getting through things, and that's fine too. But like, I'll tell you one more thing. Well, other than alcohol doesn't help any of this. And I think I'm getting somewhere by thinking these thoughts. When I was going to school for improv here in Chicago for comedy, and it was called Second City. And one thing I thought was really awesome about it was that, so the kind of thing that goes with it is you tell everybody, you have to say yes. So they say to say yes and. So like if you go, hey, your shirt is ugly, you could say yes and I like it. But you're always saying yes. You're going along with it. You're improv comedy, but you're going along with things. And when in a group setting, if you did that at work, a lot of the times people's attitudes, it's really easy to wake up at work and say, oh, I feel like crap. You know what? This cup of coffee's too hot. I'm going to throw it out the window. The garbage is just out the window. I hate everybody today. You know, sometimes you work with people like that. But if everybody kind of, that might seem like that's who they are, but really they're just kind of playing a role. They're just acting this way. If they were in a group where you have to say yes and we're all working together, they're gonna be different, you know? We're all gonna do something a little bit different. And so I think that's like really cool because it really brings people closer together. And that's just a little trick. I'm starting to kind of think lately of like little tricks, what can wake me up and just help me realize where I am in life, because the money is not really makes me happy. You know, these gloves, they keep my hands warm, but none of this stuff really makes you happy. It's like, what does make you happy? Maybe it's kind of like making art, you know? Sorry, did I just do that in the camera? Maybe like making art, like if you draw a picture, you paint a picture, you're like creating this thing, and you're showing yourself that you can draw or paint a picture that is that you think is important to you. It looks good to you, and that's what really matters, because you're like waking yourself up by creating something that to you is nice and is surprising. You're surprising yourself of your own ability, and I think that's cool about art. Like I think there's so many great things, you know, in the day that we could do, and the people we can surround ourselves by around, that can really help us stay awake and be happy about each moment, instead of me going to my bed and looking at Facebook and just being kind of brain dead, you know. So I just want to make this video because I'm trying to wake myself up right now, and I'm just thinking of like, how can I go through that process? I used to drink a beer and I'd feel good. I wouldn't be more awake. I wouldn't be more in tune with things around me necessarily. I might be able to make a comment about everything, but that doesn't mean that I'm really aware and like actually smart about it. Like I'm not paying attention to detail, I don't think, as much. So I just want to make this video just to kind of put it out there, like a little like trick, maybe some things you can do. And I'm really interested in like what you can do in the moment with your mind. And I guess, you know, my friend came to visit me and I totally forgot about that idea. I put it off for some reason, and I'm gonna try to kind of stick with this idea for a few weeks, and while I'm doing all my other goals at the same time, and see where it leads me, what kind of videos, what kind of thing. Okay, well, good luck, and quit drinking.